this week?
Good. I think the guys are honing in on the plan and know what we're trying to get accomplished Saturday night. Offensive line, backs, quarterbacks, all getting fine-tuned right now.
You mentioned changing the path a little bit has really helped the run game. Was it more of the lineman's path, or was it the path of your running backs?
Probably both. We changed, kind of the aiming point of our line a little bit, and the backs track and his alignment a little, and we've had success with it so far.
What has playing all the backs been able to do for you? I mean, do you have that much more of an assessment, I guess?
Assessment, but most of all, giving them all game experience, getting them to know what it's like to get out there and go against somebody else besides our defense, getting the calls, of course, carrying the ball in a real live game, and establish what we wanted out of our tempo offense.
From, I guess, what you've seen so far, what makes you think you guys could possibly have a little more success running the ball against them? I mean, they're always tough to run on, but just your assessment of maybe what makes you think you'll have a little more this year?
Yeah, I think that, of course, our passing game has been very good these first two games, and I think defensively you have to make a choice, whether you want to play us in a too-high shell and be able to stop the passing game or screw another safety down and help stop the run. And so far we've shown that we're able to run the ball on short yardage some, get the big play as well. And of course, Alabama's brings up a different challenge this week, and we'll get a chance to see where we are.
Is Akeem is he the short yardage back, or is he kind of part of the rotation with Jalen and Jordan?
Part of the rotation, but we got some different packages to get him on the field.
How's he doing with pass blockers? You know, the whole complete part of the position.
Doing really well. I feel confident with Jalen and Jordan and Akeem. Any of those guys can execute our passing game well right now.
Jalen, at least from our limited viewing period, has looked a little bit more explosive. He's already an explosive guy, home run threat. Have you felt the same way that he looks more explosive this year?
He looks the same to me. When he just gets opportunities, he goes and makes plays. And probably early in the year, he's not banged up yet, and his legs are fresh. But he's the same guy I've been seeing for like the last 3 years.
Did you talk to Tyrone at all? They played him last week. I mean, did you and him talk about Alabama?
Not really. Me and him get a chance to talk. We talk about everything else besides our football. We talk about my nephew, him playing a little bit, and my parents back at home.
You mentioned everybody seemed maybe a little bit down yesterday. What was going on?
Typical Tuesday. Yeah, we're installing new plays and trying to go fast, and you pump in crowd noise too, and it's made for a little chaos. So I don't know if we were down, but just a part of execution may have been just a little off just because of new plays getting installed.
But everything seems a little bit better now.
Oh, everything's fine. I think we had a good day of practice today, and tomorrow we'll fine tune it some more and have a mental day on Friday and get ready to go play.
Is that pretty much weekly? Wednesdays are a little more energetic than Tuesdays?
Typically, my experience in coaching, Tuesday's kind of the grind day. They've been off on a Monday with just academics, and they come over and we got a new game plan we're trying to install and putting on full pads again, and so it's a little bit different for them.
Some of the players have mentioned they get geeked up when they go on the road and they get a little more energetic. Does the coaching staff kind of feel that too, or is it more y'all's responsibility to, hey, keep them focused? I think as a coaching staff, we try to develop a road warriors mentality and kind of us against the world. And we will have fans to travel, but we're going over there to their place to go play, and it should be the same focus whether we're home on the road. But you try to instill just a little bit more of a laser focus when you're traveling into I guess enemy's territory.
You said he wasn't necessarily fond of the 8:15 kickoffs. What do you do with your position groups to kind of keep those guys where their minds need to be on such a long day?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. We try to have change up our meeting schedule a little bit and have walkabouts, walkthroughs, and try to help fill up their day so they're not just sitting around in the hotel waiting all day to play.
With getting this late start like that, I mean, they're going to be playing the game's probably in about midnight or so. Just physically, I mean, no one's at their best at midnight. Just how do you get the guys maybe to change their sleep schedule or get them?
I don't think it'll bother our guys. They're all teenagers. They probably stay up late all the time right now anyway.